Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. This is going to be somewhat of a quicker video, and it's about internet in your van, or in our van. Obviously, it's early in the morning, 7 o'clock, when I usually film these things, dark outside, but I'm moving off today somewhere else. So I'm not going to be around for a couple of days. I won't be doing much video footage. The next video is going to be a sponsored one anyway, about the all powers and stuff like that, hopefully, if I can get that finished. Before I continue, just want to do a big shout out to Chris, who we bumped into the other day. Always great to meet a subscriber. So thanks for coming over and saying hello to us. Really, you know, made us smile. So shout out to you, mate. I said I would, didn't I? Right, hopefully this is a top tip. We've done all sorts of different things to get internet into this van. We need Wi-Fi for our security cameras, which is the main concern for me. So when we leave the van, we can check on the van and stuff like that, and we get notifications if anybody does break in, or if someone's trying tampering with the van on the outside or whatever. And when we had the doggy, obviously we used the camera to check on the doggy if we left her in the van, but sadly no longer here. Anyway, we've tried little dongle thingies, different SIM cards and blah 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 and all that. The best coverage we find is EE, and a lot of you probably know that already. So we have EE SIM cards in our mobile phones, but what we've done recently, because they're not unlimited data in our phones, it's just the package we got, and you know, with the phone and everything, because they're new phones. So we found that we were running out of data a lot. We were using our phones as a hotspot all the time. So we went to EE and got an unlimited data SIM. Actually, it's not even a data SIM, it's just an unlimited SIM for £20 a month, which I thought was pretty good. And I put the SIM card in my old phone, because we upgraded our phones. So we've got an old smartphone. It's a Samsung S20 FE, which is this Lulabuga here. And the new phone, actually, I'm recording this video on. So what I've done is I've put the new SIM, the unlimited SIM, in my old phone and using it as a hotspot, and it's working absolutely brilliant. And we've been to several park ups now, our usual park ups we go, and we usually struggle for internet where we park, and we haven't struggled at all. We've had really banging internet. It's been awesome, and I've been able to leave the van, I can check the cameras, they're all working perfectly. The good thing about it is you can move it around the van, so you can find the sweet spot in your van and put your phone there, and etc. I'll demonstrate for you. So here it is, just on the side. So I'm just going to run a speed test. Here it goes. So a bit of internet, not the most amazing, but something, right? Even sat on the side here. I've got thermal blinds down as well. I don't have any thermal blinds up in the front. Now I've moved into the front of the van, and look at that. That's in the cab. And what I've been doing is I've been sticking it in the cradle here on the windscreen. Amazing banging internet right there, which is unusual for here. Usually you struggle. And also what I've bought is this really long lead, so I can have it plugged in at any point in the van, and I can move it around the van so it doesn't lose power. So if I put it by the door here, habitation door, look at that. That's a banging spot. Yippity doo. So I'm not much of a techno guy anyway, but that, using it as a dongle, I suppose, I've removed most of the stuff off of that phone, so there's no like other apps running really, and stuff like that. It's just literally using the phone as a dongle hotspot. Is it a dongle? Do we call them dongles anymore? Anyway, it works much better than the dedicated ones that I've had in the past. And as it's unlimited data, we're not worried about streaming films or doing anything. And obviously when we're in the van, we hotspot our phones to it, so we're not using our data off our phones. And when I go out, I know that the cameras are working, and I can check on the van and stuff. It's brilliant. So, top tip, I don't know if it's a top tip, but it is a top tip. But top tip from me is, if you're struggling for internet, and you've tried all different dongles, and you don't want to spend a fortune, because you know you can get, you know, Starlink, and there's other things you can buy to put on your van and stuff like that. If you haven't got that kind of budget, which we don't, this might just work for you. If you've got an old smartphone, or you could just go to CEX or somewhere like that, or go on eBay and just pick up an old phone, you know, that you can stick a SIM card in and just use it purely as a hotspot. And it's it's portable. You can move it around the van. Put it outside the van if you want to, if it's not raining, and get signal, which is great. Anyway, I hope that helped you out. Chris, you're a legend. And I'll, well, you know, if you like the video, if it helps you out, let me know. What do you do for internet in your van? Without spending a fortune, that is. Anyway, I'm going to catch you in the next one. God bless you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you find the video useful. If not, don't worry about it. See you later.